Okay, we're starting 30 days together. We take the information that we discussed the other day and we start to unpack it for the next 30 days. Why? Because 80% of your behavior is unconscious. And if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So if you're not completely satisfied with the results that you're getting, something's going to have to, that's right, change. Change. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because what Drucker said is true. Every couple hundred years in Western history, society rearranges itself. And the society the grandparents knew is completely different than the society the grandchildren know. We're in one of those times of transformation. So the first question I asked you was, are the leadership approaches, style, competencies that you're utilizing the ones the times require? Not are you good or bad or right or wrong, but more importantly, is your approach what's needed today? And then we made the case of how things had changed. Everything from technology to the family unit to on and on and on, all the ways that things had changed. And to marshal human capital, get the best from people, and take a bunch of different people from a bunch of different backgrounds with a bunch of different talents, experience, and interests, and marshal them towards a common goal, marshaling human capital, that the approaches might be a little bit different than they have in the past. And all of you nod your head and you said, yes, that's logical. That's right. You don't need to be sick to get better. Today, you'll notice there's an article that I wrote for a number of different magazines all across North America and all around the world about the leadership in these changing times and the key attributes that are necessary to marshal the human capital. I also then put in there the handout from our time together. And then finally, I gave you a place that you could pick out your one thing. Have a great week. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Take care, everybody.